Good morning, basketball fans. You're looking live at Duster Thomas Gymnasium here on the campus of Pinckneyville High School. It is the Duster Thomas Hoops Classic, day number 2. It's quarterfinal day, and what a game we have for you this morning in the 9 o'clock breakfast special. I'm Randy Olson courtside, along with longtime basketball official Ron Stannard. And, in a lot of tournaments, a game like this could be your championship game, Ron.
Absolutely. And here it is, quarterfinal game. These are two heavyweights, Randy. This is a matchup from the old BIT Benton Invitational Tournament, round robin when they played each other every year over there.
Yeah, two state-ranked teams, the undefeated Benton Rangers and the once-beaten Carlyle Indians, going to lock horns this morning here in the quarterfinals to see who moves on to the semifinals here in this upper part of the bracket. Carlisle's one and only loss this year was to the Pinckneyville Panthers early in the season at the Carlyle Kaskasking Classic Thanksgiving Tournament.
Yeah.
Other than that, Carlyle has an unblemished record, and they have a lot of quality wins in their resume. Benton is the same way. They are unbeaten and totally unblemished. And, in fact, they're the only team to give Goreville a loss this year. And Goreville, of course, is in the championship game later tonight over at the Cesar Valier Holiday Tournament, which is another game that we'll be bringing you later on this evening. But
yeah, Benton won that tournament, the Turkey tournament at Goreville. 59-51, I believe, was the score of that game when they beat Goreville.
Yeah, good basketball game for sure. This is going to be a matchup of a couple of big guys on both teams here, as you're going to have Matthew Guthrie at 6'7". He's a junior for Carlisle. And, he's going to be going up against 6'8" Dr. Tedeschi, who's also a junior for Benton. So these guys will be going at it today. And the thing about it, both of those players, is they're not just post players, Ron. They can play on the outside on the perimeter. They can hit the three. And, of course, with their wingspan and stuff like that, they can create havoc defensively and on the rebounds as well.
Yeah, nice players. We saw Tedeschi yesterday get a ton of block shots, and we saw the kid from Carlisle making threes. And
yeah, it's really going to be a lot of fun. The Benton Rangers, of course, can really fill it up from the outside too, and we saw that yesterday with a lot of three-pointers from guys like Luke Melvin.
Luke Melvin had four in the third quarter alone.
Yeah, and of course Munoz and Billington can hit it from out there too. So a lot of weapons for Coach Ron Weinmiller and his undefeated Benton Rangers. Carlisle, though, the same way. They got a lot of guys that can score. It's certainly not just not Guthrie. You've got Reddick Steinkamp, you got Hayden Hills, Jacob Rusher, and then they've got guys they can bring off the bench that really contribute too. So, yeah, this is going to be a heavyweight battle this morning, and no doubt in my mind it's the top game in Southern Illinois this morning. I don't know of any game in any other tournament this morning that's bigger and probably potentially more competitive than this one. You got two state-ranked teams at 9 o'clock in the morning for breakfast. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
It's crazy. It really is, especially for a quarterfinal game, because, like I said, this could easily be a semifinal or a championship game. But we're just about a minute and a half away from introducing the starting lineups here, so we'll take a short time out and be right to bring you all that in just a moment on AreaSports.net.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
Back here at Pinckneyville, we're going to honor
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than
honoring America with our national anthem this morning here at Duster Thomas Gymnasium at Pinckneyville. Day number 2 of the tournament, and what a start we have to the day with this quarterfinal matchup between undefeated Benton and once beaten Carlyle. Carlyle Indians under Coach Maverick Taylor in his first year will be introduced first. They're the traveling team on the scoreboard this afternoon, wearing their black uniforms trimmed in the purple and gold. Again, their only loss this season has been to Pinckneyville. They will start Jacob Rusher. He's a 6-foot junior, wears number 1. Steinkamp wears number 3. He's a 6-foot 5-inch junior. Hills, that's Hayden Hills. He's a 6-foot 4-inch junior, wears number 4. Hunter Taylor is a 6'6" junior, wears number 15. And Matthew Guthrie, number 34, is a 6'7" junior. So again, Carlyle comes at you with 6 foot, 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", and 6'7".
That sounds like a college lineup.
And again, Coach Maverick Taylor in his first year for the Carlyle Indians. So Andy Palmer did not leave the cupboard bare, did he? Whenever
he did not.
We switch to our overhead camera now, and we'll meet the starting lineups for the Benton Rangers. Number 10 is Isaac Billington, 6'1" senior. Grant Owens, number 12, he's a 6-foot junior for Coach Weinmiller. Number 14, Luke Melvin, 6'1" senior. He had 4 3-pointers in a row in the third quarter yesterday.
Yeah.
Evan Munoz, 6'3" senior, was number 22, and the big guy in the middle, Dr. Tedeschi, 6'8", and he is a junior, and I think he tied the tournament record yesterday for block shots, and of course he owns that record here at
he had a ton of them
at Duster Thomas Gym, and he may challenge that again today. He's got the wingspan, and he can make you alter a lot of shots, that's for sure. Do you know those officials we got today?
I do. That is Dana Pearson. He's from Cobden.
Yep.
Mike Dammerman, he's also from Cobden. And Larry Barnett from Carbondale.
All right, 3 veteran officials on this game today, and that's what you want to see for a game of this magnitude, that's for sure.
Yeah, these guys, there's a lot of experience out there on the floor.
It'll be Tedeschi jumping center against Guthrie. That's 6'7" against 6'8". We're ready to get it on here in the 9 o'clock game at Pinckneyville. Full day of basketball here at Duster Thomas Gym, so come down and enjoy some today. A lot of good quarterfinal games. Tip is controlled by the Benton Rangers. Billington has it. Over to Owens, now to Melvin. They try to go inside to Tedeschi. He's double teamed. They swing it around. Good ball movement by the Rangers.
Yeah, it is.
Melvin takes it inside, scores.
Around the lane.
Yes, he did. Excellent ball movement by the Rangers. Carlyle with their first possession of the day. Guthrie has it.
You know, Luke Melvin had a nice game yesterday, Randy, with 25 points. He's off and running here again this morning.
Rusher, they get it around now to the left wing, back out to Hills. Yeah, Melvin's a player. There's no question about it. Steinkamp has it now. That overhead camera view that you've got, we know that our audio is about a second and a half ahead of it, and there really isn't anything we can do about it because the time it takes to send that signal from the camera back to us, that's just reality. But it is a better view than our corner view of the camera, so we think you appreciate this view, so that's the view we're giving you.
There's your first block by Tedeschi.
That is block number 1, that's right. As it went inside to Guthrie, and it got stuffed by Tedeschi.
First shot attempt, and he's got one block.
Tedeschi from out front, no, that won't go. Battle for the rebound, and a foul's going to be called on Carlyle. So it's going to be out of bounds here, underneath the basket for Benton. They get it into the corner here to Billington. And it's a traveling violation. A turnover back to Carlyle. Just underway here at Duster Thomas Gym. Hayden Hills brings it across for the Indians. Spreading the floor here a little bit, trying to create some driving lanes as Guthrie's got it. Over to Hills, right side. Shot is no good there by Taylor. Rebound Benton. They want to get it and go. Ahead to Billington. Now to Melvin again. Tedeschi has it. He draws the double team, so he'll kick it in the corner to Melvin. Melvin misses on the shot, and on the rebound we got a push-off foul. And that's going to go against Benton. That's going to go against Grant Owens, I believe. First foul on Owens. First foul on Benton. Carlyle ball. Hayden Hills gets it across to Guthrie. The shot is up. It's off the back iron. Rebound Benton. So far, Carlisle's cold.
Yeah.
Tedeschi has it on the post. Draws another double team. Carlyle doing a good job of collapsing right away on Tedeschi, which you would expect. He's going to see double teams and triple teams all year long.
Yeah, you got to have some kind of plan for him when you play Benton.
Billington from the outside, and that won't go, and rebound out of there by Hayden Hills for Carlyle. Both teams trying to get their motors going this morning. Excellent coffee here at Pinckneyville in the hospitality room. That's getting my motor going all of a sudden. I'm telling you, it's great coffee. Appreciate that. Appreciate what they do here. Traveling violation on Carlyle. Another turnover. You know, and these players have got to break a sweat and kind of get their motors going too.
Yeah, it's early.
Yeah, it's early. It's an adjustment playing at 9 o'clock in the morning. There's no question about it. Especially a high-level game like this. From the baseline, the shot is up and down by Billington. 4-0 Rangers. Carlyle back the other way. Shooting and elevating is Hunter.
Another block for Tedeschi.
It is, and Guthrie grabs it back, though, and sticks it in. Yeah, Tedeschi with 2 blocks already.
Yeah.
Carlisle's on the board at the 4:28 mark here in the first quarter. And there's a block by Guthrie. Benton takes it back, or Carlyle takes it back the other way as a rusher. Turn it over.
Yeah. Rusher, he got a little rushed on that one. Committed to turnover.
Indians with some uncharacteristic turnovers here in the first quarter to start this one. Long shot out front by the Rangers. Nobody boxed out Melvin after the shot. And he comes in and ties up Rusher on the rebound, but the possession arrow gives it to Carlyle. Yeah, you got to put a body on the shooter whenever the shot goes up. Billington, that's a matchup out there between those two.
Yeah, this game, Randy's like every position is a nice matchup.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, another turnover right there for Carlyle.
Yep, they just shooting themselves in the foot here in the first quarter. Still very tight game though at 4-2. Nobody's really getting settled in yet. Here's Billington with it for Benton. Down in the paint. The turnaround is no good by Owens. Carlyle comes away with a rebound. Hills gets it to Rusher. And timeout's going to be called by Coach Maverick Taylor of Carlyle. He just feels like his team's just not yet settled in, and I agree. Yeah. So he's going to call timeout and try to get them settled in there a little bit. All right, well, we got timeout on the court, and we'll take one as well and be back with more from Pinckneyville in just a moment.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Back here at Duster Thomas Gymnasium in Pinckneyville, Randy Olson along with Ron Standard. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast this morning here on the special. Love to have you here in person today. A lot of great games going on here today at the Duster Thomas Hoops Classic, day number 2. Carlyle in the front court with Steinkamp. Now they hand it off to Guthrie. Guthrie at the top of the circle. Works it to the left side. And nothing there. They'll bring it back out to the top. They swing it from Hills over on the right side underneath. Now open for a baseline shot. No good. Back out on the right corner pocket. That three ball is buried by Rusher. And it's 5-4. Carlyle, their first lead of the game. Benton back in the front court again. Shot from the corner, yes. Answering right back is Grant Owens.
We're warming up.
Yep. Maybe that timeout's what both teams needed, you know. Get settled in here. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Carlyle with the basketball. Over on the right wing. And in the ball game for Carlyle is Vanderhaar. He has the ball right now. He thought better of trying to stand against Tedeschi there. Indians showing some patience in this possession. Rusher has it. He hit the big three a moment ago. He's got it again. Thinks about a shot, but then passes it up. Now it's back out to Vanderhaar. Minute 45 left here in the quarter. Little chess match going on here between Carlyle and Benton. Vanderhaar again. Vanderhaar's 6'3". I don't know what's in the water up there at Carlyle, but they're growing them big.
Yeah.
Vanderhaar's going to drive baseline. Wrap around pass. Still showing patience. Vanderhaar has it stripped by Tedeschi, and then the foul is going to be called out on Tedeschi.
Yeah.
That'll be the first on Docker. Tedeschi.
You know, both these schools got a lot of basketball history.
Yeah, they do. Again, Tedeschi and Guthrie are both juniors. Shot out is no good by Hunter Taylor, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Benton ball. Minute 13 left here in the opening quarter. Here comes Billington across the timeline to Melvin. Now to Tedeschi. Back to Billington, back to Melvin. Both teams kind of spreading their offense out in this first quarter. Looking for a breakdown of the defense. Billington has it now, skips it all the way across Owens. Here's a shot out front by Melvin. Nope, that won't go. Tedeschi tips it out to Billington.
A nice save to his team.
It really was, but the ball's grabbed by Guthrie, and here goes Carlyle the other way.
He couldn't grab that one himself without committing a foul, I don't think, or he just tipped over to his teammate.
Heads up play.
Yeah.
21 seconds left. Carlyle has the basketball. A chance at a last shot here at the end of the first quarter. Here's Rusher with it. He's not going to try to shoot it over to Tedeschi, so he backs it out. He's given up a lot of size there to try that. Here's a shot in the lane. That won't go by Hills. Rebound Benton. 1 second left. Here's the long one, and it hits the front iron, but that's it. And after one quarter play, it's Benton 7, Carlyle 5 here at the Duster Thomas Hoops Classic. We'll have more from Pinckneyville in just a moment.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Do you have a dog that is shedding? We provide D-Shed treatments at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. D-Shed treatments get rid of a lot of unwanted hair so it doesn't end up all over your house. Your dog will look better, feel great, and smell wonderful. Call and schedule a D-Shed treatment for your dog at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Back here at Duster Thomas Gymnasium in Pinckneyville, also along with Ron Stannert. Day number 2 of the Hoops Classic. Your thoughts on that first quarter play there, Ron?
Well, Randy, it did feel like, and it looked like a feeling out process to me. Both teams, feeling each other out.
Yeah.
And, you play either one of these teams, you're going to have to come ready to hit some shots, some outside shots, because there's so much height and wingspan out there. Baskets in the lane are not going to be easy to come by.
I agree. Start the second quarter play. Benton will have the basketball first. Found it. And it comes into Billington. To Munoz. Back out to Billington.
Boom.
Yeah, his three-pointer is up and in. Good looking shot there by Billington. Rangers up 10-5. Carlyle back in the front court with Taylor. Over on the right wing, it's Steinkamp. He's double teamed down on the baseline. Gets it back out to Guthrie. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Now to the high post to Guthrie again. I thought we would see that battle of the two post players against each other, but so far that has not materialized. But there is a move right there. As soon as I said that, Guthrie takes it up against.
Yeah, nice pass.
Against Tedeschi, and he gets a piece of it. And then on the other end, we got a big-time play.
Yeah, that was another partial block at the other end by Tedeschi.
Billington with the deuce, and now he'll go to the line for the and one.
Deuce and the abuse, as Derek Kennard would say.
Billington, 6'1" senior at the line. And Benton on a little bit of a run here to start the
Randy, I think Ren Lake is looking at him. I gathered that from yesterday's.
Yeah, Coach Brian Gamber was in the house yesterday from Ren Lake. He watched a lot of basketball here yesterday, so he was watching a lot of players. That's a traveling violation. As Carlyle turned it over in the lane. Benton back the other way. Again, the Rangers are undefeated. Carlisle's lost only once. Inside to Tedeschi. That one was a little too easy. They lobbed it over the Carlyle defense, and he put it up off the window, and Carlisle's going to call another timeout.
Wow.
Maverick Taylor spending another one here in the second quarter this time. And timeout. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Back here at Pinckneyville, where the Benton Rangers have won on an 8-0 run to start this second quarter, Ron.
They look really good, Randy. They do. And Carlisle's going to have to make the adjustments to stay in this game.
It'll be Carlyle ball, length of the floor. Jacob Rusher will trigger it in. Hunter Taylor will bring it up. Taylor gets it back. He's got those bright pink shoes on this morning. That's going to be an offensive foul. Got him with the chicken wing.
Yeah. Away from the ball.
Yep, when you set those screens, you got to be set. You were a long-time basketball official. You watched that very closely too, didn't you, on those screens?
Yeah, you have to, you know. You got 3 officials out there, and you can catch a lot more of that off-the-ball stuff.
A lot different with 3 officials than 2, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Here's a drive down the lane, and it's an open pathway there for Kyle Thomas, who comes off the bench for Benton. (17-5), and there's a steal. It's picked up by Melvin. Melvin to Tedeschi. He pump fakes, goes up, has it partially blocked, but draws the foul. And Tedeschi will go to the line, and I think Hunter Taylor's going to be hit with the foul.
That's his second.
Yep, that is 2. And that's 3 team fouls on Carlyle this quarter, as Tedeschi will be at the line for 2. And it's up and good.
Well, Benton came to play, Randy.
Took them a little bit to get going, but they got the motor cranking now.
It's always a nice bonus when your 6'7", 6'8" big man can knock down free throws like that.
Right. Carlyle trying to get some points and break this big run here by Benton to start this second quarter. It's a 12-0 run at this point. 5:46 to go in the half. Hills with it. To Vonderhaar. Again, Vonderhaar came off the bench. Now to Rusher, now back to Vonderhaar. Rusher again. You know, they're all hesitant to try to drive the lane against Tedeschi in there.
Yeah.
So they put up the shot by Hills, and that's no good.
You run clock for a minute and then shoot a 35-footer.
Yeah.
That's some tough defense.
Yeah. I mean, Carlyle basically is altering their offense a lot just because of the presence of Tedeschi in there and what he can do in blocking shots. I think he blocked 8 yesterday.
Yeah.
Comes into Vonderhaar.
Well, they got the passing lanes closed off as well.
Well, Benton has extended their defense way out beyond the arc.
Yeah. There's no players in the paint for Carlyle right now.
No. Nope. Got it on the corner. And there's a steal.
Another steal. Do it, getting those passing lanes.
Got it to Tedeschi, and it's blocked away by Guthrie. Good defensive play by the Indians to get back. Tedeschi looked like he was going to score the easy one, but Guthrie had other ideas and swatted it out of there.
Another steal.
There's another steal. Billington picks this one off, and he's going to be fouled from behind. And that's going to go on Vonderhaar. And that's going to send Billington to the line.
Yeah, Coach Weimer was wanting an intentional on that one.
Got the first one. Got them both. Carlyle needs some points.
They need a bunch of points.
It's been a 14-0 run here in the second quarter by Benton. There's a turnaround by Guthrie. It's short. And rebound by Benton. Ahead to Melvin. Wraparound pass over to Thomas. Back out for a 3-ball, and that's saved from going out of bounds after the shot was missed out there by Munoz. And Carlisle's got it. Into the front court to Rusher. Yeah, look how far out that Benton has extended that defense. That's all the way out to the half line. And the foul's picked up by Melvin.
Well, you know, a coach is never 100% happy, but he's got to be pretty happy with his performance of his team so far this morning.
Carlyle gets it in. Inside the lane, the shot is up and in by Steinkamp, and that breaks the long run by Benton. That was a 14-0 run that finally comes to an end as Carlyle gets a bucket. Here's Billington over to Tedeschi. That's slapped away and stolen. Go ahead.
It's going to take a run of their own just to get back in the game.
Yeah, and Carlisle is very capable of doing that. They really are. I just think they've altered their offense so much because of the presence of Tedeschi in the lane.
You're right, Randy. I mean, you heard me say every contest that you got to make shots, but really Carlisle's not even getting any shots.
No.
That's how good the defense has been by Benton. There's another turnover.
Yep, it's a steal. Pass over to Billington, and he lays it up and in. Good teamwork that time by Benton after the steal.
Billington's got 12 points already.
And a lot of his points have been created as a result of defense.
Yeah.
2:54 left in the half. That ball's kicked. They had Guthrie posted up that time on the block, but they couldn't get him the ball. They lob it into Guthrie. He'll put up the three over to Tedeschi. It's short.
Comes the dunk.
Here it comes. Boom! Yeah, you could see that one coming as they stole the ball and got it down to Tedeschi, who was wide open for the two-handed slamma-jamma.
That's a high percentage shot right there.
That's a very high percentage shot. You got that right. Timeout on the court. We'll be right back with more in a moment.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Back here at Duster Thomas Gymnasium, Randy Olson along with Ron Stander. You know, we've talked about it a lot in basketball games, Ron, where, if your offense can create defense, that's good. And, man, we're seeing a classic example of that here this morning.
It's a clinic.
Yeah, Benton's defense is definitely creating offense for them.
Yeah, this is a clinic. You know, I was thinking of the undefeated teams in Southern Illinois. You got one here in the Benton Rangers. We got one over at Cesar in the Waltonville Spartans. And we got one up there north of Mount Vernon in Centralia.
Yep, you got that right. All right.
And so far, all three of them still got a chance to come out of the holiday tournament still undefeated.
They do. They certainly do. Carlyle has the ball in the front court. Rusher has it. 2:24 left in the half.
I mean, that Centralia tournament starts today, so they've not played yet, and Waltonville's in the championship game over at Cesar.
Yeah, they'll take on Goreville tonight at 7 o'clock, and Ron and I will be there to bring you that one here on AreaSports.net.
And then we got Benton putting on a clinic here so far this morning at Pinckneyville.
After this game, it'll be Olney against Meridian. We're going to bring you that one as well. We're going to stick around and do that one for you as well. So It'll be a different link, of course, on the website and on our YouTube channel. Inside it goes to Guthrie. He gets Tedeschi up in the air. Missed the shot, however.
Oh, they needed that.
Benton gets the rebound as Melvin comes away with it. Melvin in the corner to Munoz. Back out Tedeschi. He'll put up a little runner, and guess what? The big guy can do that too.
He's got game.
And he's a junior.
Yep. He was injured last year, Randy, or he would have played.
Yeah, he missed.
Sophomore.
Missed a lot last year, and that was a shame. But he's making up for it now, isn't he? Minute 19 left.
Yeah, best kept secret in Southern Illinois.
That's a steal picked up by Billington. Billington will stop and pop and drain it.
They're just feeling it.
That's actually a 2. It was inside the arc. Down to a minute left in the first half. I don't think anybody in Southern Illinois thought this would be a 20-point game in the second quarter. I know I didn't.
No, I did not.
Carlisle's going to just have to go in and regroup at halftime and figure out how they want to attack the basket.
Yeah, because they only got so many timeouts they can call.
And like you say, they're just not getting that many shots.
No.
Here's Vonderhaar with it.
It's not a matter of not making shots. You don't see that very often, but they're not getting shots.
Right. And clearly they're intimidated by Tedeschi in there.
Yeah.
Clearly. We can see that.
Another turnover.
And that's been a big bugaboo for the Indians here in the first half is multiple turnovers. 15 seconds left. Ben winding it down here. Billington has it in the corner. There's a shot up by Tedeschi. It won't go, and that is how the first half ends. So both teams will go to the locker room here at halftime to discuss things. We'll come back and discuss things too, as we're going to take a look at our first half stats, talk more about this game and about this tournament, all just ahead here on AreaSports.net. Go away.
Jingle all the way home and sing about your savings.
I'm singing!
By shopping at Box Drop of Salem and save at Box Drop of Salem, where all items are marked way down. It's worth the drive to Salem to see it, try it, and take it home before it's gone. First come, first serve, so don't forget about your reindeers and sleigh. I mean, your truck and trailer. Box Drop of Salem, locally owned, cares by giving back and helping the community. Located in the Orchard Shopping Center on the south end of Salem. Check them out on Google and watch for the latest posts on Facebook.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
All right, we're back here at Duster Thomas Gymnasium at Pinckneyville High School. It's the annual Hoops Classic. And our halftime score, really, it's a shocker.
Yeah.
Benton has had everything clicking, and Carlyle has not. As Benton leads it at halftime, 29-7. And again, it all starts with the defense, doesn't it, Ron?
Oh man, Randy, if you're Coach Weinmiller right now, what do you tell your team at halftime? I think this morning you just pat them on the back and say, guys, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like when you execute what we're teaching you. That's what it looks like. Yeah,
and the Carlyle Indians, they burned a lot of timeouts there in that first half, trying to get settled in, and they just they're reluctant to attack the basket like they normally would against any other opponent because of the presence of Dr. Tedeschi.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of times win or losing the game is a matter of making shots, but Carlisle's not getting any shots. They lost that quarter 22-2.
Yeah.
So
pretty amazing. It was 7-5 after the first quarter, and like you said, 22-2 in that second quarter. Well, pass along some stats for us.
This won't take long for the Carlyle Indians. Not going to take long. They were led in scoring by Jacob Rusher, who had a three-pointer. So he's got 3 points. Reddick Steinkamp had a field goal for 2, and Matthew Guthrie had a field goal for 2, and that's it, 7 points. Carlyle was whistled for 5 fouls, and they did not shoot a free throw in that first half. For the Benton Rangers, I need to add this up real quick, Bill. I can tell you that Grant Owens had 3 points. Luke Melvin had 2 after pretty quiet first half for him, and he's capable of putting up 25 like he did yesterday. Tedeschi has 8 points, and Kyle Thomas has 2 points. So that would be 15. That means that Isaac Billington has 14 points in the front, and the coach looking for something to talk about or complain about. It's not there today, but they were 5 out of 5 from the free throw line as well.
Yeah. Add that to the fact that Carlyle had 9 turnovers in that first half, and Benton only had 3. So that has a lot to do with it. 3 blocked shots by Tedeschi, officially from the stats.
And now he's altering shots, if this is possible, that aren't even being taken.
Right.
If that makes sense to you.
Yeah. Well, and it's affecting any anticipated shots.
Yeah. He's altering
the thought process.
That's what I'm looking for. He's altering he's even altering the thought process of taking a shot.
He really has. And I don't know how many times we saw Carlyle get the ball close to the paint.
Yeah.
And the player thought better of trying
and kick it back out.
Turned and kicked it back out because they thought better of trying to go up against Tedeschi.
Yeah. And he's got a slam dunk and
right. A rim rattler, yeah.
Yeah, he'll probably make some threes in the second half.
So yeah, he just his presence is affecting the way that Carlyle has completely changed their offense here in the first half. And if you're Coach Maverick Taylor, what do you tell your players? I mean, sooner or later you're going to have to challenge Tedeschi because maybe you can have him pick up a few fouls, and if you do, then that changes the complexion of the game.
He's got 1 foul, and the only player for either team, Randy, that's got more than 1 foul is Hunter Taylor for Carlyle, and he's got 2.
Yeah.
But I don't know what you tell them. I mean, you just got to keep running your sets, and when you get an open shot, you got to take it with confidence, and knock some down.
Well, I just think somewhere along the line you've got to challenge him and hope that he commits a foul if you're Carlyle. And so I think that you're going to have to post up Guthrie or Taylor against him and take your chances and just see what happens, because he might block the shot and knock it back in your face, but then again he might commit the foul. So. But what do you got to lose at this point?
Yeah.
So, anyway, we'll see what happens here in the second half. We'll step aside, take a short break, be back with more from Duster Time.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Back here at Pinckneyville, Ron, I know there's some coaches here in the house watching this game in person, and there'll be, of course, a lot of additional coaches watching our archive here of the game, and they're all going to be looking at that recipe of, okay, what do you do here against Benton, all right?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of adjustments Carlyle has made.
Coaches will be asking themselves, okay, do I challenge Tedeschi or do I, keep it outside and try to avoid him? But the thing about that is, when Carlyle was keeping it out on the perimeter, Benton extended that defense on the perimeter and made it tough for them to get a shot outside, too. They just weren't getting any good looks at all.
Yeah, no, they're trying to run an offense from the volleyball line. It's just not going to work.
Yeah. Those of you who are watching on our YouTube page, we appreciate you being with us as well. In addition to those who are watching on the website, as we have 2 ways for you to watch this game today. Reminder that if you are watching on the YouTube page, if you haven't already done so, we invite you to press that little button there that says subscribe. It's absolutely free to subscribe to our YouTube page, and if you do that, then that helps you because it's going to notify you whenever we are doing live broadcasts. It's going to notify you when we upload new video content, such as coaches' interviews, highlights, and things like that. So if you're a basketball junkie like we are, make sure that you hit the subscribe button on our YouTube page there. AreaSports.net on YouTube.
Yeah, we've seen some basketball the last 3 days, haven't we?
We sure have. We sure have.
Got the rest of the day and tomorrow more basketball.
After this one, we're going to do the other quarterfinal game here between the Olney Tigers and the Meridian Bobcats. That's going to be a contrast of two different styles. You got a big guy on one side, and you got the racehorses on the other.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go home and take a nap and come back to Susser for the championship game tonight against a very good Goreville team and an undefeated Waltonville team.
Go home and check the mail that's piled up for the last 3 days.
You got that right, too. Maybe make sure the trash man came by, too, to pick up all the stuff after Christmas.
Yeah, they'll be a day late on the picking up the trash.
Yeah, well, I noticed that because they didn't pick up mine yesterday, so I'm hoping they're pick it up today, you know. So that's important. But let's see. Also on our Facebook page, AreaSports.net on Facebook. If you haven't followed us on that page, do that as well because, again, we put a lot of content there that will show up in your news feed if you follow us on Facebook at AreaSports.net.
Yeah, Randy, there's a game going on next door in the auxiliary gym.
Yeah.
And halftime score of that game is Salem leading Woodlawn 31-22.
That sounds like a pretty competitive game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luke Cooper, the coach for Woodlawn. Well, I'll say one thing for Woodlawn. They did challenge Benton yesterday. They did challenge Tedeschi. They put it inside the paint, and they let Wyatt Rowley try to go up against him, and they did draw some fouls on Tedeschi. But I think the difference in the game yesterday when Benton played Woodlawn is that Melvin got so hot, you know, with those threes, and it kind of broke the game open.
Yeah, Wyatt Rowley had 21 points yesterday against the Benton Rangers.
Heck of a game for Woodlawn yesterday. And again, a lot of that was in the paint against Tedeschi.
Yeah, almost all of it.
So I think that's what Carlisle's going to have to do here in the second half if they want to get back in this, is they're going to have to. And then look at them. They're trying to post up Guthrie right now against Tedeschi, and there's a shot up over Tedeschi.
Yep.
But they miss it.
Yeah, but they got a shot. They got a good shot.
Yeah. So they did take it in there against him. So
just didn't fall.
And on the other end, there's Billington with the miss, and Carlyle has the rebound. So it does look like the game plan is that, hey, let's get it inside and take our chances. And there it is, Guthrie.
Yep.
He's going to go up against Tedeschi, create some space, but left it short. And
that's good defense right there by Tedeschi. He didn't block the shot, but he played good D.
Right. And on the other end, there's a drive to the basket by Munoz to score for Benton. Yeah, but I think it's the right thing to do for Carlyle.
It's the first bucket for Munoz. He had a good day yesterday.
Steinkamp in the front court for the Indians. Over on the wing now, the Hills.
Munoz had 18 points yesterday. He just got his first two, and they got a lot of weapons.
Oh, they do. They have a lot of guys who can score. That's the thing when you play the Rangers. You can't just concentrate on one guy.
No, you cannot.
It's like, pick your poison. That ball is loose. Tedeschi comes up with a steal.
Yeah, then leads the fast break, then a behind-the-back pass.
And goes out of bounds. It's touched by Carlyle. Just underway here in the third quarter. 6:30 to play in this quarter. Billington with it out front for the Rangers. Both these teams state ranked. Benton undefeated, and Carlisle's lost once. Here's a shot just left of the circle. It's no good by Melvin. Melvin's not found that accuracy today. There's a jump step and a shot up by Guthrie. And there's the foul as he went right up against Tedeschi. So they are doing what we suggested.
Yeah, I believe that's exactly what Coach Taylor told them is, take the ball to the rack.
Guthrie at the line, and he misses it.
That's the first free throw attempt for the Carlisle Indians.
First free throw attempt of the whole game, huh?
Uh-huh. But when you're not shooting the ball, you're not going to be going to the free throw line with that new rule.
Yeah, and if you're not taking it inside, you're not going to get fouled.
Yeah.
Rangers back in the front court. Tedeschi gets it over in the corner to Billington. Back out to Munoz. Swing it back to Billington. They're looking inside as they try to post up. Owens down there, and Carlyle knocks it away. Now they go inside to Guthrie. Back out for a long three, and that's hits the bottom of the net for Hayden Hills. Well, that gets Carlyle into double figures. Now they need some stops. The Rangers with the basketball. Tedeschi out to Munoz. Back Tedeschi. He'll drive baseline. He's cut off. Out to Melvin, to Munoz. Good ball movement by the Rangers. There's a cutter, yep. Shots missed by Melvin. Rebound is cleaned out of there by Guthrie for Carlyle. Here's a stop and pop three, and there you go. Hayden Hills is starting to heat it up.
Was that Hayden Hills again?
Yes, 2 in a row for Hills.
He's feeling it.
He caught that in rhythm and stopped and popped. Rangers lob it into Tedeschi. He'll put one up in the lane. Left it short, stayed with it. And then a foul is going to be called on Carlyle. Foul's on Rusher, his first. Or actually, it's his second, I guess.
Yeah, his second foul.
Second foul on Rusher. Tedeschi will be at the line for Benton. 4:28 to go here in the third quarter. Again, the winner of this game gets the winner of the next game between Olney and Meridian. I'll remind you, this is just a quarterfinal game, so still got semifinals and finals to go here at Pinckneyville. It's just day number 2. So you got time to get in here to Duster Thomas Gym and watch a lot of good basketball today and tomorrow. Tedeschi got 1 of 2 there.
First miss from the free throw line for the Rangers, and now 6 out of 7.
That's pretty good shooting. Carlyle with the basketball. They need some more points. Rusher has it to Steinkamp. Steinkamp will put it up, and it comes off the rim. Tedeschi has it. To Melvin. Melvin had an open driving lane there, but he couldn't connect. Carlyle with a rebound. Inside they go to Guthrie. Back out to Hills. Boy, Hayden Hills is filling it up now. That's 3 for Hills. All right here in the third quarter. So Carlyle is slowly creeping back into this thing. Melvin with it for Benton. To Munoz. Down underneath. We're going to have a foul called on Carlyle. Steinkamp called for the personal. That's his first. That's going to send Evan Munoz to the line for Benton. Munoz, 6'3" senior for the Rangers. Drains the first one. Missed the second one. Indians with the basketball. They've outscored Benton 10-4 so far in this third quarter. They try to get back in this ball game. Here's a long three, and that's not going to go. That was by Gustafson, who's come into the ball game. Foul on the other end in transition is going to be called on the Indians. Fouls on Steinkamp. That's his second. It's going to be out of bounds to the Rangers. Hunter Taylor is back in the ball game for Carlyle, replacing Steinkamp. Here's the inbound. It's stolen by Carlyle. They get it ahead. They got a breakaway. There is a easy bucket by Taylor. I thought he was going to dunk it for a moment.
Too. And he almost missed it as a result of that.
He kind of changed his mind in midair, it seemed like. There's a shot off the dribble by Billington. And we got timeout on the floor. Timeout on the court with 2:55 left here in the third quarter. We'll take time out as well and be back with more in just a moment here from Pinckneyville and Duster Thomas Gym. Back here at the Duster Thomas Hoops Classic at Pinckneyville, Randy Olson along with Ron Standard. Carlyle chipping away at it here in the third quarter. Ron, thanks to some hot shooting there by Hayden Hills.
Yeah, Randy Heat's got 3 3-pointers already in his third quarter. That's what they needed.
Indians with the basketball coming out of the timeout. Taylor comes up to get it. Over on the right wing now.
You know, Tedeschi's getting a breather, so Carlyle needs to go inside.
Yeah, you can see Guthrie was trying to post up. They missed the outside shot. They never got it into him on that trip down the floor.
Yeah, they need to do that.
Yeah, they need to make hay while they can.
Exactly.
Owens has it for Benton to Billington. They lob it down underneath to Munoz, and it's swatted. And it went off Munoz, out of bounds to Carlyle.
That ball might have went off his head.
Yep, let's see if Carlyle can convert now with Tedeschi on the bench. Guthrie is guarded down there by Owens. Owens only 6 foot, whereas Guthrie's 6'7". Definitely a size advantage for the Indians.
Yeah, they need to work their low post offense right now.
Yeah, that's an offensive foul.
Yeah.
Couldn't miss that one, could you?
No, that was an easy call.
Yeah. I could have called that one from up here.
That's 3 fouls on Taylor.
Yeah, it is. And Taylor's got some size in there for him at 6'6". They need him to stay on the floor. Here's Billington in the front court for the Rangers. Down underneath they go, and no shot there, so they'll come out for a 3, but nope. Instead, going to his left and putting up the shot is Billington, and we got a whistle and a foul. This will go against Carlyle.
4 fouls.
4 fouls on Hunter Taylor. He's definitely going to have to go to the bench now. Checking in to replace him is Steinkamp. At first, I didn't think that was going to be a shooting foul, but now, well, actually, it's a shooting foul because it's the 5th foul.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it wasn't going to be a shooting foul, but because it's 5 fouls and you got the new rule of 5 fouls per quarter, Benton is in the bonus. And as you know by now, there's no longer a 1-and-1 bonus. It's 2 shots every time. So at the line is Luke Melvin. He buries the first one.
Super bonus all the time.
Yeah, super bonus all the time. Slowly but surely, a lot of the old school basketball is fading away on us, Ron. Does that mean we're old, or what's that mean? You got the 3-point line.
Yeah.
You got the new free throw rule.
Shot
next thing
clock.
You know, it'll be the shot clock. Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah, they're doing it in other states. We talked to E.J. Randolph here yesterday, and he said, yep, they're doing it in Kansas and Arkansas, where he's been. But he said he actually likes it at the high school level. He said, I didn't think I would, but he said, I actually do like it. So, I don't know. I'd have to see it. And that shot is up and in, but they're going to call a walk. Traveling violation on Carlyle, so it's a turnover back to the Rangers, and here comes Dr. Tedeschi back into the game, replacing Thomas for Benton.
I could be persuaded, Randy, but I think at the high school level, the basketball I've seen in Southern Illinois, the shot clock's going to lead to a lot of running clocks.
Well, it'll definitely change things if it, in fact, does come to that.
I mean, half of your games or more are non-competitive as it is.
Backdoor cut, but that's a travel violation on Benton. So we're trading turnovers here. 69 seconds left in the third quarter.
You had a shot clock, when you've got two mismatched teams.
Yeah.
And that better team's going to have a running clock, create a running clock in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. That's probably what would happen. But we won't worry about it until it gets here. Carlyle for the shot in the lane. That one won't go by Hills. Carlyle tries to save it from going out of bounds, but it's another turnover back to the Rangers.
Yeah, Carlyle has had some chances. Benton's not scored in a little bit,
right.
And Carlisle's had some chances at this end, but they just haven't been able to convert.
Well, Benton's only scored 8 points in this quarter,
yeah.
And we're down to 49 seconds left. So Carlisle's done a much better job this quarter, but it's still a big hole to dig out of.
Yeah.
Here's Billington for the Rangers. Shot from Melvin, no. Rebound Carlyle as Guthrie comes away with it. Guthrie, ball fakes against Tedeschi, takes it in the lane, puts it up, got it.
Nice move.
Guthrie, 14 seconds left as Carlyle has crept back within 16 points after being down 22 at halftime. Here's Billington out front, that's no good. 3 seconds left, Carlisle's got another chance if he hurries. He got it. The layup right over the rim is good. And that's a good quarter for Carlyle.
Yeah, it was. That's an 11-point quarter for Hayden Hill.
Big quarter for the Indians. It's still a big hole to climb out of. They can see the surface now, let's say. Timeout. In between quarters, we'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a moment.
It's the heating season, and Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at wainwrightpropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods.
Back here at Duster Thomas Gym, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. So good quarter there for Carlyle, huh?
Yeah, big quarter, Randy. I mean, as a team, they scored 7 points in the first half, and then they come out that third quarter and get 16 points, 11 of which were scored by Hayden Huell.
And they outscore the Rangers 16-8 in that quarter. So it's gone from a 22-point deficit down to 14 here as we start this fourth and final quarter. Benton will have the ball first. Again, the winner moves on to the semifinals and a date against either Olney or Meridian. That game will be played after this one, and yes, we will bring you that one too. We're glutton for punishment. We'll just grab another cup of coffee and
make a quick trip to the bathroom.
Well, that counts too. That's right. Here's Munoz down the lane, and he scores. Munoz is another weapon for this Ranger offensive attack.
Yeah, he had like 25 points yesterday. No, that was Melvin.
Yeah, we got a fan that's providing too much lip service, so he gets warned by the official. And that was nice that the official warned him rather than tossing him.
My mistake. Luke Melvin had 25 yesterday,
yeah,
but
Melvin had 25.
Munoz had 18.
Yeah, Munoz had a great game. They both did. They both did. There's a shot up and off by Rusher. Benton with a rebound. Munoz. There is a drive by Melvin on a nice pass, and Melvin puts it in off the window. 7 minutes to go in the game. Carlyle needs points in a hurry. Rusher has it. Benton trying to remain unbeaten. There's a foul on Billington. Billington was going for the steal, but got a piece of the arm instead.
I think that's his first foul.
Yeah, it is. Again, Carlyle has not hardly gone to the free throw line at all in this game.
1 for 2.
Hills with the basketball.
1 for 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's not much.
No.
Rusher has his shot blocked by Owens, and Benton's got it back. Again, that defense has been pretty tough today for the Rangers.
That's a blocked shot, a three-pointer 30 feet from the basket.
Well, the difference in the game has really been that dynamic second quarter by Benton when they outscored Carlyle 22-2.
Yeah.
That's been the difference in the game for sure. Otherwise, Carlyle has
played them even.
Played them even, yeah. Played them well. That's going to be a foul on Billington. As Rusher gets tossed into the officials' table down there. Out of bounds to Carlyle underneath the basket here. They're going to take it out.
They're taking the ball out in the wrong spot.
Yeah. I got to take it out where the infraction occurred.
Yeah.
Indians with it. Long three. Won't go out front. Rusher chases down the rebound, but throws it in the hands of Benton.
Yeah.
It's another steal. Another turnover. And timeout is called by Coach Ron Weinmiller and his Benton Rangers. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. He doesn't want to let this 18-point lead creep away here with 5:54 left in the contest. So with timeout on the floor, we will take one as well and be back with more in just a moment.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Back at Duster Thomas Gymnasium, Randy Olson along with Ron Stanner. We again want to thank everybody here at Pinckneyville for their hospitality.
Yeah, it's been great.
Not just with the hospitality room, but all the other things that they do. The additional stats that the statistician does and provides to
very
us
nice.
is really good. As the pass comes into Billington, I believe that's a set play coming out of the timeout, and it was effective for the Rangers. The lead has ballooned back up to 20.
You throw out that second quarter, and it's a tie ball game.
Yeah, that was the difference.
22-2.
Yeah. Carlyle was just so hesitant in that second quarter and just couldn't get a shot off as Benton's defense wreaked havoc on them, and that's been the difference in the game. Yeah, you take away that second quarter, and it's even Steven.
Tedeschi reminds me, Randy, you remember for Benton Rangers, Robbie Dunbar?
Mm-hmm. Tedeschi scores off the window and gets fouled.
Benton had an undefeated team that year, I think, rated number 1 in the state, and Dunbar hurt his leg in the sectional tournament, I believe it was.
Yeah, a lot of Ranger fans watching right now remember that.
Yeah. I think that team had a chance to go place or win the state.
Some of them are saying, why'd you have to remind me? Mm-hmm. A lot of what-ifs.
Yeah.
A lot of what-ifs with that, for sure. Free throw's good by Tedeschi. He can make the three-point play.
I think that was 1975.
You know, it was another Benton team that was really pretty good a few years ago, too, that unfortunately that was the year they moved into 3A. And, had difficulty advancing in postseason because they were 3A, and had that team been a 2A team, again, what if? Who knows what would happen?
Yeah, that was recently, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's just a few years ago.
Yeah, they play Centralia, maybe got beat
yes.
in the postseason.
Played Centralia at Benton.
Yeah.
And lost, yeah. But again, that was a 3A year, the way the enrollment fell. Carlyle's trying to gamble now and double teaming. Billington gets it underneath the basket and scores. Well, if you're Carlyle, that's what you got to do here with 4:37 left in the game. Here's a long three out front. No good by Hills. And Tedeschi with the rebound. And Tedeschi's going to have to call timeout because he was trapped underneath the basket.
He was trapped. All his teammates were covered as well.
4:28 to go in the game. We'll be back with more from Mr. Thomas Gym in just a moment.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Well, if you're wondering what else is going on in other holiday tournaments around the area, all you got to do is just check our website for the scoreboard there on our website at AreaSports.net. We've got scores for you from other tournaments in the area.
Randy, that's an 11-0 run to start this quarter by the Benton Rangers.
Yep, they have turned this thing around again. Carlyle was making a dent.
Yeah, they got it to 14, now it's 25, 11-0 run.
Pass up to Munoz, and then all the way down, and then stolen away by Carlyle. I think that Guthrie might have got away with a walk, and then Tedeschi set that one up into the fifth row of the bleachers.
That don't count as a block shot, does it? He just blocked the pass into the stand. Into the Meridian cheerleaders.
Yeah. Look out for flying objects when you're next to the court when Tedeschi's out there. Pass underneath, and the shot is up and in by Steinkamp. So that breaks the run by Benton.
Yeah.
Tedeschi, look out! It's another rim rattler for Tedeschi.
You could see that coming.
On the other end, there's a reverse layup that's no good by Carlyle. Benton has it. 3:39 left. Luke Melvin down underneath to Munoz. Munoz with the bucket. Timeout, Carlyle. And it looks like Coach Maverick Taylor's going to wave the white flag.
Yeah, well, he's got more basketball to play today. So.
Oh, yeah. Yep, he does. And so he doesn't want to burn everybody out on this game that's out of reach now.
Or get somebody hurt.
Yeah, 3:29 left here, and you're down by 27. So they'll just try to regroup and see if they can work their way into that fifth place game somehow, just come away with a trophy. That's what you try to do at this point. Again, you got this auxiliary gym down here at Pinckneyville, so this is one of the very few 2A type of holiday tournaments where you're guaranteed 4 games, Ron, and I think that's great. A lot of tournaments like El Dorado, you got teams that they're 2 and out because they don't have that kind of facility there.
No.
And so, you come to this tournament, you're guaranteed 4 games, no matter what.
One team is eliminated on that first day at El Dorado.
Well, and then 3 more the second day.
Right, but one the very first day.
Right, very first day, right.
You lose that 8:30 a.m. game, your reward is you get to play at 10 p.m.
And then you lose that when you're done. Shot is missed underneath there by T.J. Hamilton. We've got reserves in the game for both teams. We'll try to identify those for you. So you aunts and uncles and grandmas and grandpas watching from home can know that your kids were out there. Noah Schaefer is in there for Benton. Also Andrew Berkmeyer. Clay Gage, who's dribbling it up right now. He is in the ball game. Schaefer gets it over on the corner.
I don't have
to Hamilton.
Number 2 in the book.
Clay Gage, he's a 5'7" sophomore. Number 2 is Clay Gage.
Okay.
Yeah. Never fails, Ron. We get somebody in there that you don't have in the book.
Well, they only room for 15 names in a book.
Right. Schaefer misses one out front. Carlyle with the rebound.
And so do the math. When they put 18 kids on the roster, what are you going to do?
Brady Gustafson in the game for Carlyle. He gets a pass out front to Vonderhaar, who's back in. Gustafson puts up the shot. It won't go. You also have a Logan Friend. Hope I'm saying that last name right. He's in the game for Carlyle. There's a drive for Benton, and Nolan Schaefer puts it up and in. Ethan Goodwin also in the game for Carlyle. And let's see. Also in the game for Carlyle, number 22 is Zach Persing. He's a 6'4 sophomore. There's a shot out front by the Indians. That won't go, and it's rebound by Benton as Berkmeyer comes away with it. Gets it ahead to Clay Gage. Gage
nice
with a
pass.
shovel pass. Yeah, beautiful pass into Berkmeyer, and he put it in. Berkmeyer is officially in Ron's scorebook now with a deuce.
Yeah.
Minute 11 left in this one. Again, the next game coming up will be the Olney Tigers against Meridian Bobcats. We will have that one for you, too. It'll be on a separate link on our website and a separate link on our YouTube page. But this Benton Ranger team will play the winner of that one tomorrow in the semifinals. If you haven't seen Benton play in person yet, I suggest you get out here tomorrow for that. Well, actually later tonight. The three-pointer is put up and in. That's a three-pointer by Persing.
Persing, he's got 2 3-pointers.
How about that? Comes off the bench and drains it.
It's like, watch this, coach. I can play.
Down underneath, there's another bucket for Berkmeyer. Yeah, semifinals will be later on this evening as Benton will play either Olney or Meridian. So if you haven't seen the Rangers play in person, get out here to Duster Thomas Gym. Shot is missed out front by Carlyle, down to 8 seconds left. Looks like Benton will dribble it out. Clay Gage is going to do exactly that. That's going to be our final. Benton is going to advance on to the semifinals with a 58-31 win over Carlyle. That's only the second loss of the season by Carlyle. And Benton remains undefeated on the season. I think 11-0 or 12-0? 12-0, I think now.
Yeah, that was a clinic.
Yeah. Big second quarter. They outscored Carlyle 22-2 in the second quarter, and that really was the ball game for sure. All right. Well, Ron is working on our post-game stats. We'll come back and total those up for you here in just a moment.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Do you have a dog that is shedding? We provide de-shed treatments at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. De-shed treatments get rid of a lot of unwanted hair so it doesn't end up all over your house. Your dog will look better, feel great, and smell wonderful. Call and schedule a de-shed treatment for your dog at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Jingle all the way home and sing about your savings.
I'm singing!
By shopping at Box Drop of Salem. And save at Box Drop of Salem, where all items are marked way down. It's worth the drive to Salem to see it, try it, and take it home before it's gone. First come, first serve, so don't forget about your reindeers and sleigh. I mean, your truck and trailer. Box Drop of Salem, locally owned, cares by giving back and helping the community. Located in the Orchard Shopping Center on the south end of Salem. Check them out on Google and watch for the latest posts on Facebook.
Back here at Duster Thomas Gymnasium in Pinckneyville, Benton wins this one 58-31. It was 7-5 after the first quarter.
Yeah.
And then Benton went on a 22-2 run in that second quarter and put the game out of reach, and it was just too big of a hole for Carlyle to dig out of. Carlyle outscored them in the third quarter, had a good third quarter.
Yeah, these coaches are going to be asking Coach Weinmiller, what'd you do to get your team ready to play that 9 o'clock game, because that was a clinic.
Yeah, and that's a good point. Trying to play that 9 o'clock game can be a challenge sometimes. But, Benton has punched their ticket into the semifinals, and they'll play either Olney or Meridian, who are on the floor warming up right now. We're going to bring you that one here in a minute, but let's first do the stats on this one.
Yeah, let's do that quickly. Carlisle Indians were only, 3, 5, 8, 9, 10. Only whistled for 10 fouls in that game. They were led in scoring by Hayden Hewells, who had 11 points, and he scored all 11 of those points in the third quarter. Jacob Rusher had 3, and Reddick Steinkamp had 4. Hunter Taylor with a field goal for 2. Matthew Guthrie had 5, and Zach Persing came off the bench in that fourth quarter and nailed 2 3-pointers for a total of 6. For the Benton Rangers, I'm doing just the scoring here because this other game's getting ready to start. The Rangers led in scoring by Isaac Billington with 20, followed by Docker Tedeschi with 14. Grant Owens had 3 points, Luke Melvin 6. Evan Munoz had 7. Kyle Thomas had 2. Nolan Schaefer had 2. And Andrew Beckemeyer had 4.
All right, that's going to wrap it up here, and we'll be back in just a little bit with the next game and a separate link on our website and our YouTube page. Till then, so long.